Today it was announced that Lewis Hamilton finally signed a new contract with Mercedes Formula One team. After long negotiations, less than 1 month before the pre-season test in Barcelona, it finally came together. We heard about problem with Hamilton's huge salary expectations, which probably was the reason why it took so long, and why was Hamilton confirmed just today as the last driver on 2021 grid. As team principal Toto Wolff said, Lewis asking for money share in TV revenues or veto of his teammates in Mercedes were total nonsense stories. But really, what is important to see, Lewis signed contract for 2021 only. Only for 1 year, only for this season only. Why and what does it mean? I think it really clips together, and this year will be probably the Hamilton last in Mercedes. Lewis already has 7 world titles, same amount as Michael Schumacher, and we expect that Mercedes will be dominant again this year. He will win a title quite easily, and he will probably become the most successful driver in history of Formula One, maybe somewhere in October or November this year. And we already talking about George Russell having Mercedes seat de facto confirmed somewhere in his future. So with Hamilton out from Mercedes after this year, I think Russell in Mercedes for 2021 is already 100% sure thing. We can say maybe Hamilton will be afraid of Russell as his teammate, but really 8-time world champion beaten by a new kid, it may happen quite easily. So Hamilton might finish his career and he may quit, but in 2021, remember, we will switch to new generation of cars and whole grid maybe shake up internal performance of each team. So I think he will be staying in F1, but not in Mercedes. Not with Russell in next seat. He can join Aston Martin or McLaren in 2021. Because remember, Aston Martin and McLaren will be using same Mercedes engine too. So it just makes sense, and he will sort of stay in family, stay with Mercedes, but quit Toto Wolff's team. It just doesn't make sense to stay with Mercedes for another year, for another free title, for 8 or 9 or 10 title. He may just switch the team for fun or for new experience or for new challenges. So, and what's next for Mercedes? I'm sure it will be George Russell, but who will join him? It may be Max Verstappen, as Red Bull will be without Honda engines and team is projected to go downhill, maybe fall behind Aston, fall behind Mercedes, maybe even fall behind the Renault with Alonso. But Toto Wolff may also want to keep Bottas to avoid conflicts and the Hamilton-Rosberg-like battles with Russell and Verstappen. So maybe it will make sense to keep Bottas as number 2 driver next to Russell as like new generation champion. What do you think? Where will be Hamilton next year, and will it be with Mercedes?